Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Laurel Park here on Saturday. It is the 18th of February 2023. Gonna look at the stakes races on the program from Laurel, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5 for more selections for race courses around the world, and I mean it around the world. We're gonna look at the graded races on today's program from Laurel, the 8th and ninth race. When I think of Laurel, these are the two races I always think of, the Barbara Fritchie and the General George. So let's get to it right now. The eighth event from Laurel, it is the Barbara Fritchie Stakes. It's a grade 3 event going for a $250,000 purse. Race for fillies and mares, 4-year-olds and upwards. Field of 8 horses going 1,400 meters or 7 furlongs on the Laurel main track. Top selection, let's take the 3-horse past the Champagne, 3685 in the superfecta for me. 3685 super. Top selection, 3-horse past the Champagne, 5-year-old mare by Flatter. George Weaver trains, gets Cruz up in the saddle. Favorite, by the way, my favorite brand of champagne is Vauclicot. Don't drink very often though, but so don't think I'm like a wino. But when you buy the champagne, you got to spend a little money. But past Champagne, the horse's most recent outing came the way we were to last at Tampa, mile 16th, 14th of January, and the horse finished second by a head. From wide poster, he was off and on dueling on the front end, very quick to the half. He just couldn't keep up late. First off the year freshening, probably need the race. I did back him that day, but probably need the race. Coming here to a one-turn 7 furlong second off the bench would be really fresh. I'm going to give her another shot to win. Two back, 3rd of February of 2022 at Gulfstream. 7 furlongs, ops 125. First off the long refreshing, she finished second by 2 3/4 lengths. She hit the gate going out of it. She was a little bit wide, but she really quickened up nicely from a mid-pack position, got the job done, earning a 72 buyer. Not the quickest race, but it was still a very good performance there for her, being her first race since April of 2021. That came at Churchill, mile and 8th in the Kentucky Oaks, where she finished 12th by 21 lengths. And, horrible beginning, had to steady a few times, and she just wasn't catching mouth out, who freaked that day, and search results, who freaked that day and won next start out. It wasn't her day to win. And then the Ashland at Keeneland, a mile 16, 3rd of April. She finished second by a head that day. She stalked, she got the lead, and then she got overtaken. She just wasn't keeping up a mouth on. Also, she hit the gate going out of it. And then main special at the end of February 2021 at Gulfstream, 7 furlongs, winning by 2 1/4 lengths. A little bit wide, but she still got the job done. Back to a 7 furlong, which I think is her better trip. I'm going to give her a shot here. I think the 6-horse Union Lake is your second likeliest winner for Eric Consell and John Terranova. On New Year's Eve in the fog, this horse ran at Aqueduct 6.5 in Optional 62, and she won by 3.5 lengths, and basically looked like almost on the front and all throughout. She took off clear, a very good run, earning a 91 buyer. But before that, she ran horribly in the Raven run at Keeneland over the 7. She finished 9th by 59.5 lengths. She stalked and just completely hit the wall. She probably bled that day. And then the Prioress Saratoga over the 6. She finished 3rd by 3 lengths. She hit the gate. She didn't break so well out of the gate, and really it cost her. But before that, an allowance race for 115 at Saratoga over the 3/4, winning by 3 1/4 lengths that day. She took off clear. She's training well at Belmont. I'll give her a shot on the ticket. There's probably a double that connects these two races. Let's go 3-6 here in that double. So to recap my selection for the 8th from Laurel, it is the grade 3 Barbara Fritchie. Let's take the 3-horse past the Champagne. Give kudos to the 6-horse Union Lake. 3685 super. 3-6 in your multi-race. The 9th event from Laurel, it is the featured General George Stakes. It's a grade 3 event going for a $250,000 purse. Race for 4-year-olds and upwards. Field of 8 horses going 1,400 meters or 7 furlongs on the Laurel main track. Going to take the 3-horse Baron as a top selection. Let's go 3-1-6-7 in the superfecta. 3-1-6-7 super. Top selection and a single for me in the multi-race would be the 3-horse Baron. 5-year-old horse here. Robert Reed Jr. trains. Frankie Pennington comes in from Philadelphia to ride this horse. Most recently, the horse ran 31st of January at Park, 6.5 in allowance race, 81,000, winning by 1.5 lengths on the front and all throughout. Was gliding home to a very good, clear victory. An all-around good race there, first start of the season. Prior to that, 30th of December at Laurel, 6 furlongs in the Dave's Friend. He finished second by 2 1/4 lengths that day. He didn't have the best beginnings that day. Had a little trouble down the backstretch. He gained a little bit late, but factor in it, had the jump on him. And then the Let's Give Thanks at Parks over the 6.5, 23rd November. He finished 3rd by 1/4 lengths that day. He was with them early on after not the best beginnings, but had to be used a lot to get good position after not breaking. And then he just kind of hit the wall. Repo Rocks really ran a good race, went on to win next start out quite impressively. And then prior to that, the jump started Parks over the 7, winning by 3 1/4 lengths on the front and north of the route, a 96 buyer. It was a speedy victory. He started twice here at Laurel in the past, once in the Dave's Friend 2-back and once in the DeFrancis Dash in July over the mud over the 6, where he won by 2 3/4 lengths, earning a 91 buyer. He really took off clear. So he likes running here in Maryland. He's training well. His buyer's up to scratch. At 3-1, I'm going to use him, and I'm going to single him in the multis. So to recap my selection for the featured 9th race from Laurel, it is the grade 3 General George. Let's take the 3-horse Baron, 3-1-6-7 Super. Let's single Baron in the multis. So good luck to all, and please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5. Good luck, everybody.